Hi, I'm Carl with Apt, and this is the Bang & Olufsen M5 wireless speaker. In the ever-growing category of wireless speakers, manufacturers kind of do what they can to set themselves apart from one another, and Bang & Olufsen is definitely no different. When you buy one of their products, you always know you're going to get something that has a very unique look and generally sounds really good, but this usually comes at a price point that may seem high to the general public. So let's take a closer look at what they've done here to see if the performance justifies the cost. At the time we're shooting this video, the speaker's priced at $599, and when you purchase it from Apt, it comes with free shipping to the contiguous United States, but make sure you check in with the store to see what kind of deals we might have going on too. Now, getting back to the good stuff, let's start off by taking a look at the outside of the speaker. The first thing I noticed was the grill cover. It is a wool blend fabric and kind of looks like the speaker is wearing a sweater, which here in Chicago is necessary about 10 months out of the year. At least that's what it feels like. The grill looks good, but I'm not convinced this looks higher end than if they would have put just a really nice metal grill around it. But it is what it is. They do at least make some extra covers that you can purchase if you want to make it match with other things in the room. To remove it, you're just going to push down and it pops right off. It's really easy to replace if you choose to. Moving on, the next thing we'll look at is the top. And I've noticed that Bang & Olufsen has really focused on making the tops of their new portable speakers look and feel really nice. This one's made of aluminum and it feels really high quality. It's got a really nice texture to it. This is the kind of material I would expect on a speaker of this caliber. So this is where you'll be able to use some of the manual controls. You turn it to adjust the volume, and as you can see here, it actually doesn't just spin, it moves and then it returns to its original position, which is kind of a nice touch. You can also use it to link up to Bluetooth or to change the source that you're listening to. You're going to do that by tapping on it, kind of like clicking on a mouse. It's got a decent feel for that function as well as you're clicking on it. You can also control a lot of features through their app. I still think it's frustrating that you have to use two different apps to get their speakers set up, but that's how they do it, so I guess I just have to deal with it. It is cool though that you can incorporate it into a whole sound system if you have other compatible Bang & Olufsen speakers. It works with the Beoplay A6 and the A9, which you can learn more about by clicking on these little icons up here in the corner. It also has AirPlay, Chromecast, and Spotify Connect built in to give you some additional wireless options for listening. Now, if we look at the bottom, you're going to see a couple of hardwired connection options. Here we've got a 3.5mm input for a connection to an audio device and an Ethernet port, so you can get really consistently good internet speeds on this. Now, let's get on to the sound. Sound is going to be produced by 3 tweeters that are located at different points around the top of the speaker, a 1.5-inch mid-range speaker, and a 5-inch woofer here at the bottom. 2 of the tweeters are going to share a 30-watt amplifier, and one of them has its own. The mid-range gets its own 30-watt amp, and the woofer has a 40-watt amp, and they're all Class D. So when you really get a good amount of power in a reasonably small package here. Now, the big question is, do they sound good? Well, the answer is yes, they sound good, but are they $600 good? I'm not certain about that. It's definitely good sound and it's a unique design. I just don't know that I'd personally go for this one. For someone who has other Bang & Olufsen products in their home, this will fit in great. It's got that great look to it. But if this is going to be your first venture into wireless sound, there are some other more reasonably priced models I might consider first. So what do you guys think? Have you had a chance to hear this one in person? Let us know in the comments section. And as always, thanks for watching, and make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons to stay up to date with all our new products here at Apt.